That's Steve West in lane 5, commanding lead. This is the 50 to 54-year age group. Steve West, 207.11, wins heat 11.
Scott, I can do a breaststroke that fast for a 25.
I think we could handle that.
You can do the 20.
Taking first down on the far side, swimming unattached with a time of 2:13.21, Kurt Highcorn.
For heat 13, swimming unclassified in lane 1, Ryan Shee. Brian Stroyansky from Ensworth is in 2. Sam Sock from Cowtown 3. Kingfisher Scarborough in lane 4, Aaron Gilson. Jimmy Hong from Longhorn is in 6. In 7 from Swim Fort Lauderdale is Michael Torres. Brian Bergford from Rocky Mountain is in 8. Michael Steinfeld in 9 from Mesa Aquatics. Then in 10, Robert Duguay from Connecticut Masters. Over to you, Cody.
All right. For heat number 14 in lane 1, Tyrone Jameson for Rice Aquatics. Lane 2, Brett Keys from Club Tribe. Lane 3, Ryan Heath from Team New York. Lane 4, Rich Bowen from Far Above Swimming. Lane 6, Trent Shino from Spokane. Lane 8, Dustin Pfluger from Austin Swim Club. And in lane 10, Lebec Grovic from Windsor, Essex.
Nice swim, Sam. 216.66 from Cowtown Swimming.
Super close finish down on the far side, but coming in first with a time of 2:13.71 from Far Above Swimming, Rich Bowen. surprise you. You could be like, bam, done.
Do you think that might happen?
No,
Okay.
but I'm being optimistic.
I like that.
3, 6, 9.
And heat 15 from New York Athletic Club in 1 is Robert Frawley. Swimming unclassified in 2 is Kenny Cheng. In 4, Jake Vogel from Austin Swim Club. Valentine Prida from Woodlands Masters is in 5. Chandler West, Georgia Masters in 7. Kevin D. from Dogwood in 8. And in 10, Adam Johnson, Longhorn Aquatics.
Scott, I really wish some of my athletes were here to watch some of these amazing forms. Like, look at that. So good. But taking a look down in heat 16, in lane 1, Anton Tran. Lane 2, Hector Alan Palaf Lopez. Lane 3, Sam Tierney. Lane 4, Christopher Cowley. Lane 5, Andrew Brewer. Lane 6, Josh Lefber. Lane 7, Andrew Dazinski. Lane 8, Daniel Guntner. Lane 9, Aaron Foreman. Lane 10, Brian Rudolph.
Yeah, there's some really great swimming, some great distance per strokes, letting the kick finish. Looks really good.
I would be super competitive with some of these times right now. They can swim the 200, I'll swim the 25.
Okay. Told me yesterday. I thought I had that.
Oh, I don't remember.
Winning heat 15, Valentine Prida with a time of 2:06.76. Swimming for the Woodlands Master Swim Team.
Taking the win for heat number 16, driving their way down from Austin to get a time of 2:04.98, Sam Tierney.
Riley Bond is in lane 1 from Minnesota Masters. Wisconsin in 2, Kevin Van Cleve. Stephen Hutch from Jersey Aquatics in 3. Benjamin Kono, Olympic Club in 4. Alexander Karpenko from Team Walker. 5, Daniel Roy, Spokane. 6, Matthew Otto. 7. In 8 from Lone Star is Levi Brock. Carl Arvidsson from Olympic Club in 9. And Michael Lee, Nickel City Splash, is in lane 10.
For heat number 18, lane 2, Connor Sweeney. Lane 3, Matthew Cooley. Lane 4, Emilio Visco. Lane 5, Travis Nikovitz. Lane 7, Ethan Hansberry. Lane 8, Joseph Frankovich. And in lane 9, Ishmael Montejo. Racing nothing on the clock right here is going to be lane number 5 and 6. Coming into the wall first for heat number 17 with a time of 1:55.46, representing the Spokane Club, Daniel Roy. Going into the final 50 on the far side and with a huge lead, representing Club Tribe, coming in with a time of 2:03.21 from Club Tribe, Travis Neswick.
This is event 36, heat 1. Betty Kite from Masters of South Texas is in lane 3. In 4, Daniela Barnea from Menlo Masters. In 5 is Nancy Kranpitz from Wisconsin. In 6, Stephanie Scott from Walnut Creek. And in lane 7, Molly Myers from Prime Aquatics.
Taking the dive is heat number 2 in lane 1, Susan Dinglinger-Clausen. Lane 3, Tamara Steele. Lane 3, Margaret Hare. Lane 4, Lo Knapp. Lane 5, Sandy McTravis. Lane 6, Connie Lindsay. Lane 7, Bonnie Lamb. Lane 8, Jean Hoffman. Lane 9, Jennifer Rhines.
The swimmers and spectators, we've asked for those of you who have an interesting story to share that with us, and I'm going to do that right now. This is from Elise Pishola, and she says that she swims for Ohio Masters. This is her second year competing in Masters and second year competing at Spring Nationals. This year, she is 26 years old. She'll be competing alongside her mother, Lauren Pishola, who's 57. Her maternal uncle, Lance Poland, 61, and her maternal grandmother, Arlene Poland, who we featured yesterday, our oldest female competitor at 91 years old, representing 3 generations. This is the first time all 4 of them have swam in the same meet together. How cool is that? Her grandmother and mother taught her to swim when she was young, and she started swimming in summer league at age 5. Then she continued swimming on club teams, swam in high school for Rocky River in Ohio, and she competed in the state championships all 4 years. Must have had great instruction as a youngster. She also swam at University of Mount Union, where she was at the Ohio Athletic Conference and graduated in 2020. She graduated and decided she loved swimming so much she joined Masters. Her grandmother's always been an avid swimmer. She was a lifeguard as a teenager, part of the aquatic synchronized swimming team when she was in college at Baldwin Wallace University. She started swimming again in her 60s. In the last 30 years, she swum 5 days a week, every week. Last year, she was encouraged to get in a Masters meet, and she swam in a meet in Lakewood, Ohio, her home team pool, where she won the 50 free and qualified for the 23 Spring Nationals. She won the 50 free as a 90-year-old, swam her best time. She's the oldest female athlete competing in the 2023s. Her mom grew up swimming as a kid. They swam at the YMCA AAU in Brooklyn YMCA. Her mother competed in college and cross country. Both the mother and uncle have swum recreationally for cross training since they were young. This year at Spring Nationals, Arlene and I encouraged my mother and uncle to join us. Congratulations on having these generations of swimmers. What a great family story. Thank you for sharing. Daniela Barnea from Menlo Masters wins our first heat with a time of 3:40.52.
Says that is a good crush of about 5 seconds. Good job, Lo. That takes us to 23.
Yes. Event 48, heat 2.
I got to tell you, Cody, athletes have been training. They're looking great. Got to tell you, this is a great pool as well. It's a fast one. We appreciate all of your hard work, and these records just gives us a better look for the next time. Hopefully you all will come back to San Antonio for another Spring Nationals Championship.
For all of the athletes, you guys wanted to come back here. You should put in some good votes. We are one of the better pools across.
I have heat 3 in the water on my end here. Tamara Berger from Hawaii Masters in 1. Martha Kreitzman in lane 2 from Wisconsin. Also Wisconsin in 3, Julie Van Cleve. Denise Spence from New England is in 4. Also from New England in 5 is Karen Marab. In 6 from Swim Utah, Deborah Penny. Carolyn Weiss from Rocky Mountain is in 7. Elaine Valdez from Masters of South Texas in 8. Cynthia Henley from Swim Fort Lauderdale is in 9. And Janet Blair Fleetwood from Virginia Masters is in 10. We have another story that was submitted by Carl Riley. He says, swimmers, make your mark. 25 years of friendships, over 20 years. since they started swimming in Florida A&M University men's NC2A Division I swim team. 4 friends, student athletes, returned to the pool to swim for a relay and some individual races, share laughs and reconnect. Now over 40 years old, each has lived a life, did some things, gone through some struggles, and had successes. As they reflect, they realize all the good that swimming has done for them. Swimming is a life skill that has opened many doors, and they're thankful, and they'll be able to train and compete. They cherish their experience as historically black college and university swimmers. We want to bring attention to the lack of competitive swim teams at HBCU. Our hope is that we'll bring back Division I swimming to programs. Winning Heat 3 in Lane 5 is Karen Marab from New England Masters. 2:55.83. Great swim, ladies. Let's go, Kim. One of my first high school swimmers is in Lane 7, Kim Crouch.
Taking the wind
Yep,
up.
that was a rookie coach. Came in, great breaststroker. Swims for Rocky Mountain. And she still has it.
Taking the wind down on the far side with a 3:15.33 from the Las Vegas Masters, Susan Cushman.
In Heat 5, Kim Guilfoyle from Village Masters in 1. Lorraine Seitz from Masters of South Texas in 2. Lisa Kuwahara from Swim Utah is in 3. Janice Campagna from North Carolina in 4. Corinne Buck, Michigan Masters in 5. In 6th from North Carolina, Christine Frederick. Kim Crouch from Rocky Mountain is in 7. Holly Burgesson from Austin in 9, and 10 is Ann Keene from Longhorn.
Taking a look at heat number 6. In lane 1, Elizabeth Porter. Lane 2, Julie Master. Lane 3, Carrie Atwell. Lane 4, Rainey Gooddale. Lane 5, Jennifer Waddleman. Lane 6, Allison Robertson. Lane 7, Jennifer Kirby. Lane 8, Dee Davis. Lane 9, Cheryl Hubbard. And in lane 10, Greta Brown.
Finishing first in Heat 5, Corinne Buck from Michigan Masters with a time of 2:42.59.
Coming in first on the far side with a time of 2:46.12, Jennifer Weiderman.
I have Heat 7 in the water. Jennifer Gay from Lone Star Masters in 1. Lisa Sedilla from Lifetime in 2. Linda Schmidt, Wisconsin 3. Bonnie Moss, Rocky Mountain in 4. Dad's Club swimmer Linda Visser is in 5. Illinois has Sandra Duld in 6. Jennifer Addig from Movia in 7. Nancy Misage from Longhorn in 8. Faye Ahrens and Arundel Amphibians in 9, and Audrey Porter from Michigan in 10.
Down on the far side is Heat number 8 with lane 1, Marta Ann Tedio. Lane 2, Ginny Ann Glasgow. Lane 7, Jennifer Downing. Lane 4, Kinsey Beyer. Lane 5, Brooke Koppel. Lane 6, Lauren Cook Davis. Lane 7, Paola Maracho. Lane 8, Molly Hoover. Lane 9, Elizabeth Wilkerson. And in lane 10, Aaron Schneider.
And winning Heat 7 with a time of 2:37.05, Linda Visser swims for Dad's Club. Congratulations.
Tight race down there for Heat 8 coming into the wall. Whew. Coming into the wall first
0.2 of a second.
Very, very close race there, but representing the Woodlands Masters with a time of 2:39.22, Laura Cook Davis.
I have heat 9 in the water. Maria Alkistis Iliapoulou. In lane 1, Gina Merrick in 2 from Stanford. 3, Eva Christensen, Minnesota in 3. Claire Hine in 4 from Illinois.
Oh, you could have got him in. At least 2 more.
In 5, Stephanie Razor from Lifetime Swim. Melissa Chamberlain from Ames Masters is in 6. In 7, Chrissy Melson from Minnesota. In 8, Chelsea Gibbons from Rocky Mountain in 8. Martha O'Brien in Wisconsin in 9. And from Swim Fort Lauderdale in 10, Kathleen Stutz.
On the far side is heat number 10 with lane 1, Susan Ringer. Lane 2, Christian Drewitz. Lane 3, Lauren Testa. Lane 4, Megan Norwack. Lane 5, Victoria Hill. Lane 6, Samantha Hammerly. Lane 7, Sarah Lipton. Lane 8, Lindsay Keene. Lane 9, Bridget Kelly.
We've got a nice race going on between Stephanie and Melissa, lanes 5 and 6. We've got Claire in 4. And it's Stephanie Razor with a time of 2:29.96, winning heat 9. Nice race, ladies. In heat 11, Jennifer Tran swims for Puget Sound in 1. Jennifer Strine unclassified in 2. In 6, Ann Larita from Somerset. In 7, Hillary Jones, Heartland. 8 is Jackie Marianos, Lone Star. And also Lone Star Jennifer Boone in 9.
Taking the win for heat number 10 with a time of 2:37.71, representing Rocky Mountain, Samantha Hammerly. Just a reminder, if you're anything like me and absolutely freezing right now, be sure to stop by the official merchandise booth where they are providing about 30% off on most of the apparel.
I think you were just used to the weather and your deployment, Cody.
Yeah, the south was a lot warmer than it is here.
Step out to our partner village. Check out the merchandise, the shampoos, lotions, t-shirts, swimsuits. Go get a massage from Hand and Stone. All kinds of great things. Sports drink. Make sure you stay hydrated. Lane 7, Hillary Jones from Heartland Swim wins Heat 11. The time of 2:43.80.
For the athletes out there, remember that Scott and I are human, and if we butcher your name, you guys can always come help us out. For that, the folks in Heat 14, I'm sorry in advance. I'll do my best.
Thank you.
All right, Scott, here we go with heat number 14 in lane 1, fellow swim coach Vanna Manusheri. Lane 2, Alyssa Rauscher. Lane 3, Lauren Lessie. Lane 4, Audrey Lazinski. Lane 5, Maya Hunter. Lane 6, Ella Platek. Lane 7, Charlotte Cowhaven. Lane 8, Vivian Redmond. Lane 9, Claudia Slaka. And in lane 10, Taya Lay.
Winning heat 13 with a time of 2:19.95, Grace Zhao. And Grace swims for the Olympic Club.
I'll be around here.
Good job, ladies. Taking first for heat number 14 with a time of 2:27.98 from the Longhorn Aquatics, Ella Platek.
I'd like to read another story, spotlight one of our athletes. This is called it From Triathlon Goals